I received a lot of questions concerning the project in which I made the song I Wanna See You Live Your Life. I wanna see you. So I decided to make this video for you, even though, I really don't feel like somebody who could give advice or teach somebody else, because I'm still learning a lot and I always need help from other people. But, whatever, I will just show you what I did, and if it inspires you, fair enough. And also I got some questions concerning my interface. So I decided to show it to you too, how I used it, what interface I have, and also my controller, where I reconstructed, the controller because I already used it for something else. So I put the labels again. I actually use this, to make labels, which is probably a normal thing, but just in case, just in case if, you are the same kind of person as I am, because I would appreciate all kinds of advice. Okay, so in this project, I actually started with these because I don't remember what I was doing, but I think I was just playing or testing something or learning with Loopy Pro, and I created this beat. Yeah, which is actually me doing, and knocking the table, like, yes. And you can see that I also, I like this. I also have this equalizer here to make the sound the way I want it. It's for the knocking, because I want it to sound, you can hear that this knocking is pretty sharp and high. I want it to sound more deep. And then I added the bass loop. For bass, lately I really like using a granulizer, because I really like the sounds in it. I don't need to craft them myself. I like making my own sounds, but here I really like them. And then I add some motion or this kind of plugins to shape the sound the way I want. I control the synthesizers by Trumbo, where you can see that I created some loops where I have these repeats on. So it kept repeating, after 4 bars every time. So it was like going on loop, in loop, I don't know, whatever, English. And here you can see the routing. This is how I did it, And for me, it's always like I need to use all my brain capacity for that. But you can do this. Just take a, if you are the person like I am, just take a screenshot and do this. Use it as a cheat sheet. Yeah, that's the word. I really like using Spacefields LFOs because it adds some motion to the bass or some other sound, whatever sound. I also use it for percussion or whatever. And also this bliss motion thing, where I like creating this kind of curve and then lower the resolution, which makes changes the speed of the sequencer. Maybe I can show you what it sounds like, right? Maybe, I don't know. I don't want it to make it too long, but you can just skip it. Okay, wait, what I'm going to play now, like this. Yeah. So you can see hear the motion. If I remove these two, it's just like that. And on the knob, I always add filters on the knobs, so it's just a low pass filter here. If I add this, oh, I like it. It sounds so cool. if I add this, just only this, you can see what it does. And now it will, yeah, low pass it. So I just combine them too because it creates more interesting motion. This is just the compressor, and this is the other compressor for sidechaining, and this is the equalizer just to what's the word? I wanted to say prevent. Yeah, that's the word. To prevent too much rumbling. So I made a low cut here. And nothing else, because I also, that's it. Yeah, nothing else. And, I always use tone boosters because I also have the Fab Filter plugins, which are great. And I like them. I use them for mastering and stuff. But for live things, I use tone boosters because they don't cause latency, at least not that much. So, yeah, you can see that I have more tone boosters plugins here. And to save the DSP, I use the AUM, a low pass filter, instead of some plugin filter. Here I have my own sound in Alpha, in Bliss Alpha. So I can play maybe what it sounds like in like this, right? Yeah, I like it. Yeah. This is, what I do is I really like playing with these parameters where I don't want to change it right now. You can see the rate and the up and down and the beat and stuff. This is what I switched on to make this kind of sound. I like it. Okay. I just played it on I think that I just played it on the keyboard here because I was lazy to plug my other controller in. Yeah, so that's it. Here we have the vocal part. I used Bruce Free because normally I don't use it with my dynamic microphone because it's not necessary. But this time I had my computer on, so I wanted to avoid any noise, any background noise, because no, what did I do? No, I hate this, Okay, because I was also recording to my computer the video, so I put the Bruce Free on. It's really great for noise cancelling. Is it the right term? Whatever. And here you can see the voices. Yay! You could see me using the Voices keyboard directly on the display on the screen. I chose using it because of this. Because I don't have the MPE function on my controller, even though I realized that I could have used the pressure because it has the velocity. What do I do? What do I have? I always forgot the names of everything. It's a launch key 25, and it has the velocity, so I could have used the pressure, but never mind. I really, because Jakob showed me that I can do this. Wait, I'm going to switch it on. Where is it? Here. Yeah. Okay. You can see what it does. I didn't use this much in the song because I didn't want to overdo it. I just wanted to add like some spices. So I just chose the formants on voice 1 and 2. And when you are sliding the keyboard, the sound, as you could see. And I think that I didn't do much of the modulation here. I did 2 more voices and the panning, and that was it. And was playing the keyboard. I think that's it. And I did some effects, the de-esser, the equalizer, And of course, the, what is it called? Compressor. The Tone Boosters reverb. I normally use other reverbs, but this time I just felt like trying this one. This is what it sounds like. For example, boots, 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 cats, boots, cats. You see the reduction of the of sibilants here. I don't know if you can hear the difference here. So this is my voice with the equalizer. This is without. This is without. Na 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 na. Come on. Na 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 na. And here is the reverb. And this is the delay. I had some problems with ODC, which I really like, you know, other desert cities. And because my, you know, where I sing quite loud, you know, the ODC like some kind of multiplies the sound and it sounds clipped, even though it's not. So I just tried to add the bliss delay that I really like for the ping pong effect, but I wanted the that ODC effect, you know. So I don't know if I did it correctly or not. Maybe, you know, definitely tell me if I did something in a dumb way, because I believe that there's going to be a lot of things that, you know, are stupid. But I added one more, a bliss delay, and I, you know, you see the settings that they are different. So I just add, you know, how do you call that? Like, you know, added one to the other and mixed them, and it made the sound similar to ODC, one of the preset that I used the most. I can show you, you know, I'm going to show you. Wait. What? See? Here? Yeah, here. I like it. Okay. Okay, we are adults, so what? Yeah, and that was the important and interesting part, because that was such an upgrade for me for doing this. You know, see. I always struggle with forgetting putting the inputs, you know, the right inputs back. So you can see me, you know, if you watch my lives or streams or something, I always forget it. So, you know, I'm singing and, you know, that nothing, you can hear anything, or you can hear the voice in a double volume because I forgot two inputs in. Okay, I didn't want that. What happened? You know, this is the way I wanted, you know. You see, I'm clumsy. So, you know, that was such a huge upgrade. And you can see me doing this. You could see me doing this at the beginning. You know, I didn't show the controller that much, but, you know, if you listen to the song at the beginning, you can hear me singing into voices, and, you know, it was alternating with this one. But there was one more thing, you know, that I have to show you, and that was the granulizer. Sometimes to use, okay, yeah, actually this label should be here, like this. I use this button to enable or disable the granulizer, which I really like in delays, you know. So I'm a delay and reverb freak, you probably noticed. So I like layered all these effects. I didn't sidechain the effects, which I know would be probably a more correct way how to do it, but I just like the way it sounds, like it's all smashed up. You know, smashed up is not the right word. Smushed up together. Yeah. But yeah, I need to brag that I know how to do it, and I already tried doing it, you know, but I just, you know, I'm lazy, and maybe I like it because I'm lazy. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, let's move on. This is what it sounds like without the granulizer. with. You can hear that the sound is a lot more interesting. It makes like something like that. So it's pretty cool, and it's a very slight modulation. I like using more of these. Like for example, let's try this for example. Okay. It's a little bit too much, but you know what I mean. What else do we have here? Nothing spectacular, I think. The other thing was this. It's my favorite thing, Spacefields. Spacefields works the way that you just do something like that. Okay, that was really, really bad because sometimes I improvise and I don't know what I'm singing, so I'm thinking while singing, about the melody, and it doesn't work, which is this case. So you can hear what it does, what it sounds like, and I really like doing it live because you just sing something, nobody notices that you record a loop, and then you go like that or like that, and suddenly it emerges from somewhere. And I also found out later that I can do this with voices. If you put voices like in here, wait, you can see in my last song that I made for Koala Flip Challenge. See. And what's also good that you don't have to like erase anything. You just can sync one more thing into the existing loop, and it will slowly how do you say that in English? Oh my goodness. It will slowly transform to the other one. I'm gonna show you. Wait. Did I? Yeah. Because I started talking. So I will create one loop. Wait. Okay. I will create it with the voices straight away. Okay, I have to put my headphones on to hear myself. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now I have the loop, and I am going to make another one, and it will slowly like crossfade. Yeah, that's maybe the word. It's crazy. I love it so much. Yeah. Okay, so, okay. So highly recommend it. Oh yeah, and what's that? Yeah, this is the, I already told you about this. I have the other desert cities here. Yeah, and I used Koala just for the kick. I'm sorry, Koala. And you can see a lot of sidechaining happening here. So this is what I'm going to show you now, because I made these little labels for sidechains. My brain was being toasted, I don't know, but the smoke was coming out of it, from my ears and my eyes maybe too, because I was like, I really want sidechain the agonizer first, like I made the kick, and sorry, I put the the compressor here, and then which one is it? What is it called? I always forget what is it called. It's multibus audio instance. You see what a noob I am? The multibus audio instance, I put it here. And then I went, because at first I wanted to sidechain only this. And then I thought, I would really like all the rest being sidechained at the end of the whole thing. So what am I going to do? And I was thinking about the bus sense, and all these things. And then I thought, the easiest way will just be creating a bus B, and to move everything to the bus B. So I did this. I moved the Spacefields, and even the percussions here to the bus B, which is here. No, I'm sorry. Here. This is the bus B, and you can see that I also made the hard sidechain here, and also the low pass filter. So here I mapped the threshold for the sidechaining for agonizer, and here it was the rest, and this was you see the B and the B here, so this was the low pass filter for the bus B bus B. I don't know how is it called. What is it called? The best. So when I wanted this is what it sounds like. Yeah, now I will probably move the kick completely down for you to be able to hear the ducking effect. When I was moving with this sidechaining, only the bass was ducking, and then I will move this one and it will duck everything. You can hear do. I love it, Yeah, and I also added the resonance. The more ducking, the more resonance. I like it. And now I will move this one, and it will cut out the rest, including the Spacefields. Yeah, maybe a little bit more loud. Now, listen. I just love this so much. That's it. Yeah, you noticed that next time I need to put a compressor on Spacefields because it was a little bit too quiet. I like the volume in this song, but in other songs I have a hard time hearing Spacefields loud enough, so next time I will put the compressor to be able to control the volume better. Yeah, and I forgot to tell you that I also sidechained the equalizer here with the bass and the kick and the bass. I made this dynamic band to reduce you know, the frequency where they clashed. But to be honest, I don't know, because I started with that because when I was building the song, I didn't know what I'm gonna do. This is, you know, what I do every time. So I did this, and then I decided to create the ducking effect and stuff. So I thought maybe this is not necessary to have it here, but I wasn't sure about that. So once I already had it there, I just left it there. But let me know in the comments what you think about it. If it's necessary when you do the sidechaining on the compressor already, if you put this kind of sidechaining also, if it's good for something. I don't know. I really don't know. So let me know. And I think that this is basically it. I didn't forget anything, right? Yeah, I just put some compressor here and limiter on the master bus, and then I mastered it in in a different project with fat filter plugins. I don't know if I should show you. Maybe I could. Okay, I didn't find the project that I used for this song, but I found another one and I used the same chain, so you can just see what I use. And I am just learning, I don't call my project being mastered but roosted, because I'm just learning, I'm just learning. So this is just basically to show you what plugins I use. It's ProQ, ProC, ProMB, and ProL. That's it. Now the interface. Okay, so the interface. I use Arturia Minifuse 4, and I totally love it because of the USB hub, which is here. So you can see that I have my nano control plugged directly into the interface, and it works fine, as you can see here. This is my monitoring, this is my microphone, this is the external power source, because what's very interesting and important to know is that Arturia Minifuse 4 can be powered by the iPad only, which is awesome when you go, out to do something in the grass, as I did last week. But you can't use it without the external power source if you want to use the controller. So now I'm trying to find, if I will have time for that. When I find the time, I will try to find the power bank for my interface to be able to use the controllers outdoors. That's the word. Yeah, and I think that's it. There's nothing more interesting that I could say about the interface. It just works fine. It's light, it's nice, and I like it, and I can recommend it. So I think that's it. I hope that I didn't forget anything. And let me know, please, in the comments if I did something wrong, if I could have done something better. And, if something of this inspired you or helped you, that would be pretty cool if it would, because I really, I really don't feel confident about showing somebody my mastery, So let me know, and let's keep learning together and creating, and stay alien. It's important. Yep. Bye-bye. This is too red. This should be orange. Why it's so red? Never mind. Never mind. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I'm picking my nose. my weird hair. Somewhere in my head there are mysteries of the world. I'm already recording. This is weird. I will probably also record the sound from here, so it would be easier to line up with the rest. La la la. Whatever. And now, yeah, I need to check this again. Yeah. Maybe like this a little bit. Okay, my sloth doesn't have to be here. Whoops. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never. Yes, I want this one. Why am I recording this? 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 Why am I even recording this? Maybe I will remove the interface or not. Maybe it's better to have it there. It's more interesting, at least if it doesn't překážet. Pokud mi to nebude překážet. Pokud mi to nebude překážet. Oh yeah. Překážení. Tak. Okay. No more picking the nose. Picking the nose. Okay. I need to find the